What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It's this I, James, readoptionagency.com, 22 years selling full-time on eBay. I want to see if the off-site ads has made me any more money. I'm like excited about this off-site ad thing, man. I'm like, this has like been the most positive change thus far. I know it's just beta, so I don't think, everybody has the option yet. So maybe I can explain a little bit difference about it, maybe compared to the other promotions. So we're still the same, $29, or 29 items sold for a total of $509. Ad fees, $83.56, with a 6.09 ROAS for the completed time. And for today, since nothing is sold yet, that 8 point something is down to 7.63 because I've been getting clicks but no sales. So with a 4.96 conversion rate. So still all great numbers thus far. Because somebody had a question, they asked if you could pick and choose from which items. The cool thing about this compared to, the difference compared to off-site ads compared to promoted standard and promoted advance. Promoted standard and advance, you pick the items. You can do all, you can do some, et cetera, et cetera. From what I've seen so far with the off-site ad, it pretty much does your whole store. But it's the easiest because you just click one button, put in how much you want to spend per day, click another button, and you're done. Like with kind of standard, it's pretty much the same way. You just click your host store if you want your host store and click your percentage and done. Advance is a little bit more of a pain in the butt because you have to pick your keywords to promote where your item comes up. That's where my dollar disappeared in 5 minutes twice when I tried it. So didn't pick the right keywords, I guess, So that's like an advance. That's literally advance. You really got to know your stuff and get that down to make it work the best for you. With the outside advertisement, I guess they just, they're putting they're just moving your item basically out there. So if you Google something that's in your title, I'm guessing, or if you Google Lens a picture that looks like your picture, it's going to come up. So it's basically selling the item by the picture as opposed to, I guess the other way is too, but I guess it's more, it's not hit and miss. Like if you don't type in the right keyword with advance, you're gonna suck at it. But with Google, it's just pushing your whole listing basically out on Google. So if somebody's looking for, like I said the other day, hat XYZ, and they check Google for it instead of say eBay, it's going to come up if you're promoting. So if you promote the wrong thing in advance for hat XYZ, it may not come up, or it may come up under more of a broad generic term like hat. And then it gets clicked on for no apparent reason, and it's going to start sucking your money a lot quicker. So you really got to know how to narrow it down with the advanced promo. But with this so far, I mean, it's been like awesome. And like I said, with my crappy items, as some people like to say, with my low, what do they call them? Long tail items, it seems to be working in my favor. So that being said, if you have something like, say, but see, it's hard to say because like if you have something that has a higher sell-through rate, you're going to get sales. I don't know how your conversion would be, like if it's something popular everybody's searching for, you may get more clicks than buys. Maybe, I don't know. Where like my stuff's more, if you're looking for it, you're looking for it type of stuff for the most part. minus like the popular CDs and whatever, popular movies or whatever. So yeah, thus far, I mean, I spent $44 to make $342 so far. So, and how many of these people, this is coming from outside eBay. So how many of these people are going to turn into repeat customers now? I mean, they are in my catalog, so I can send them coupons, so it's bringing 19 more buyers who may not have searched eBay before, or this time, or this year even, who just searched Google. And guess what? I got them on my list now, type of thing. So I was happy when eBay added that, where you could send coupons to past buyers, because that's basically like having an email list for your customers on eBay, and you can send them coupons and stuff. So if you're not using that, make sure you are utilizing that too. So that's in marketing under buyers groups. You can do that. So, but yeah, I am ecstatic about this. So I can't wait to see what the next week, 7 days holds, so I can get a full 3 weeks, and then another 14 days, get a full month out of this puppy. I likes it. I likes it a lot. Why does it say there? Oh, I got it on 7 days. Still. Oh, that's maybe. Let me do. Hold on. No, I don't want custom. I want 90 days. So, okay. Now we're better. All right. So, yeah, 29 items sold total. $509 with $83.50 spent. So, would you spend $83 to make an extra $500? That's basically what this is. So, 801 clicks, 29 sold. 3.62 conversion rate, a 6.09 return on ad spend. So if something sells today, of course that number will pop up a little bit too. So all right, so hopefully something sells. Sales overall is kind of slowed down for the evening time. Let's see where we're at. We are at 4:30 p.m. right now. And we're at $411, but we've been kind of hanging there for a while now. I thought I was going to be able to hit 5x5. I mean, look, I had like almost 300 this morning, but it's really taking a pooper. So hopefully it'll pick back up this evening and not have us shut down like the last 2 days, which was weird. All right, let's pull some items and see what did sell. Let's go. All right, first up actually leads me to a question and a good thought about the Google and promoting offsite on eBay. And I had mentioned it, Google Lens. I've got this listed as unknown logo. What if somebody did a Google Lens on that logo because it's something they know, and my hat popped up and they bought it? So there's another good reason too. Not just Google, but Google Lens will bring stuff up. So never know. It could be, I mean, things change, technology grows. Who's to say? I mean, I guess an expert who would know, me not being that person, but I wouldn't see why it wouldn't work, right? So, but this sold for $10.49. Another advantage too I just thought of when I just sold this pack of TWA cards. This is another item I raised my price on, so it sold for $9.95. But say somebody's searching Google for this, right? And now that eBay's not putting everybody's listing out on Google with this offsite ad, just the people who are advertising, who are using it, are going out there, which means less competition for certain items. If the person searched eBay, they may get, just say 10 of these come up. They're going to buy the cheapest one. If they search Google and I'm the only one promoting on off-site, mine would be the only one that pops up, at least on eBay. and they might buy it. I'm just breaking this down as I go. So just looking at pros and cons of it. And so far, other than the fact that eBay put a cost that they used to take in on us, everything beyond that has been positive thus far. So that I've noticed. So let's go. Keep going anyway. Next up, Cooking with Alf. We got the Alf puppet from Burger King, I believe it was. Yes, Burger King from 1988. There was a bunch of different various ones. This sold for $9. We got a pink Ralph Lauren hat that sold for $9.50. A vintage burgundy snapback hat, blank, sold for $8. Next up, we've got some vintage eyeglasses that I found at the bins. I remember finding several different pairs that day. I think this was the last one left with a pouch. Those sold for $8. Silence Night. Christmas Collection CD. That sold for $6. We can't forget the baby girl wanting belly rubs. I give her some belly rubs real quick, but I got a cassette. And that is a satisfied belly rubbed girl. All right, Big Mountain Get It Together cassette single. Sold for $7. We got the great Gary Hoey, the best of Ho Ho Hoey Christmas CD. Another CD that I bumped up in price. Sold for $9.95. Yeah, I love it. Sometimes these take a while, but they usually always sell. American Heart Institute or Association hats. That one sold for $15. I likes it. And lastly, this evening, man, I wish I had more to pull. Carrier, turn on the experts. I think they're heating and cooling, right? That sold for $7. So that is it. Still at $411. Oh no, we're at $467. Let me refresh this. I might have something else. Yes, I do. Ooh, they bought 6 of them. All right, let me go pull these. All right, I'm going to say this one last thing, just because, like I said, I'm going over the pros and cons. With eBay search a mess, I guess I kind of talked about it this morning. You may get better results when somebody searches Google. How many people have commented on my videos? I don't even count my prices on eBay anymore. I use Google. So switch that over to consumers. If consumers are like, I can't find it on eBay, guess where they go? They go Google. All right. This item, I bought this years ago, and I probably bought like 100 of them. I think they were 50 cents a piece or quarter, 25 or 50 cents a piece. And I had them up in my store years ago. They never sold. I might have sold one then, so they threw them in storage. They'll eventually sell. I always like to think that the stuff I buy, 98% of it will go up in value or eventually will sell. So I put them back in the store maybe a year ago, and I've been selling one here and there. Somebody just came in and bought 6 of them for a total of $42. And what they are is Winnie the Pooh cake toppers for 5-year-olds. This one's 5. That's the only number I have is for 5. But that's what it looks like right there. It's got a little piglet on it. So Piglet is number 5 of the cake toppers. So they bought 6 of these puppies. Loves it. Loves it, loves it. Who's to say they didn't find it on Google? Actually, it would tell me. Ooh, this could be a good example. If my number went up, then I know this was a Google. So I'm trying to pay attention to what's like the timing of things so I can see if eBay's double dipping. So it's still 29. So this was not bought from Google but it does say it takes about 24 hours to update totally or something like that. So I may never be able to figure that out. Like I said, though, I don't think they're double dipping when it comes to this stuff, but yeah, some nice sales so far. Minus the slow hour-and-a-half windows I've been getting. But $467 at $445. I could still make 5x5 if somebody goes in and buys something within the next little bit. So Close enough, even if I don't. Up 5.8 from last month, so it's good to see that number continuing to rise. All right. Thanks, everybody, for all the love, support, all the affiliates, GiroPack and Vendu. Links below if you would like those. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.